what's up? It is our lower body today in our strength training program for fat loss and building in more lean muscle mass. Yes, let's get into it. You're going to put the band around both your legs all the way up onto your thighs. Mid thigh, and I know you guys have seen like my silhouette, and of course that one day I picked to wear like baggy pants. Looks terrible. What we're gonna do is I'm gonna give you a profile view. First, you're gonna come into your first position, or Pilates V, heels together, toes apart. Okay, so coming into that position, let's lift up onto our toes, squeezing the heels together. So when you lift up, just re-glue those heels together if you need to, if they separated. And then we're going to bend all the way down until you're sitting on your heels, as long as you have this available. If you can't come this low for any reason in the hips, go to as low as you can, and we're going to stand it all the way back up. We're going to do 12 of those. Stand it up, keep the heels lifted, and go right back down. So we're starting with a little bit of bar work, and a lot of these are inspired from what I'm doing on the reformer for these sessions. So we did seated footwork on the foot bar. So I'm really trying to sort of mimic some of those same exercises on the mat. That's it. I think this makes 5. And 6. 7, you're not going fast. And 8, as full range as you can get. 9, 10, 2 more. 11, woo, and 12. Squeeze at the top, bring your heels down. Now, if you don't have a box, what you're gonna do, come into a squat, lift up onto the right leg, lift your left knee up, back down into your squat. If you have a step, stair, or a box, plant your right foot up at the top, and we're gonna stand up, bring the left knee up, and back down. If you wanna add the squat at the bottom, you totally can. Here we go, we're gonna take that for 15, and down. Nice and controlled. Work on balance. Work on full range of movement. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. I said 15, 13, 14, 15, stand down. Now, if you don't have the step or the stair, get your legs wider than your hips, sumo squat. That's what I want you to think of. Turn out, come down into that squat. Now, stand it up onto that right leg and bring your foot, left foot behind the right knee. Does that make sense? So you're here, you're still in your turnout. Step it out, squat it down, lift it up. 15 of those. If you have the step or the stair, you're gonna come here, stand up, same thing. Down and up. I could add the squat. I was gonna say, don't ask why I'm not sure. 4, noisy airplane. Keep going. 6, 7, keep your hips level. 7, I can talk now. 8, 9, it was really noisy. 10, 11, hopefully switch sides. 12, 13, 14, 15. All right, if you're just on the mat, wide and turned out, squat, lift and hold. Try not to tilt too much in the hips. Here you go. Make sure you stand fully up into that leg, the left leg. So don't go so quick that you're just on off. That was 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Oh, 11, this is good for balance. 12, right around the side for me. 13, 14, squeeze the glute, open the hip. 15. All right, good job. Now what we're gonna do is take it down. Now if you have a tool like I'm working with, you can come to hands and elbows, okay? But like I said, that's really, it's not that it's harder or easier, it's just a different option. So if you're just on your mat, you're gonna come to hands and knees, okay? So I'm gonna opt for this simply because I have it. Separate your knees, hip width apart underneath you. Keeping the booty band around your thighs, I haven't forgotten. We're going to, with the left leg, straighten straight back behind us. Keep your hips square. You should feel more weight coming through the left arm now because you have not, hopefully, listed over to the right. Bend and straighten. Bend, straighten. 15. That's 3. And 4. And 5. Slow and controlled. Be mindful about where you're engaging your movement from. Squeeze the glutes. Pull from the hamstrings. 7. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Keep it straight. Go down and up for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. No dumping into the low back. Just pull from the glute. 3, 2, 1. Bend it in and rest that knee down. Here we go. Other side. Kick the right leg straight back. Squeeze your glutes. Make sure that you should be able to take your right hand away, okay? So you're really held through right arm. You haven't listed over to the left. And here we go. Bend and straighten for 15, 14, 12, 10, I'll give you the even markers. 8, 6, 4, 2, hold it out on 1, lower and lift for 10, 9, 8, it's smaller than you think, 7, 6, 5, 4, keep the hip turned down, 3, 2, 1, that booty should be on fire. Woo, mine is. Sit all the way back onto your heels. We're gonna start with the left knee. You're gonna pull it slightly under you. I want you to cross it in front of your right thigh and then lift out for your typical like fire hydrant. Does that make sense? Right, because normally we just go here. But I want you to pull this way and then pull out. So I'll go back to like a normal, the same position I was in before, but I felt like that diagonal maybe gave you a little better view of it, hopefully. We're gonna do 12 of those. You cross and lift. Cross, lift. That's it. 3, 5, now I'm giving you the odd markers. 6, 7, 9, 11, 12. Set that knee down. Go right to the other knee. Cross in front, open out to the side for 12. 10, 8, 6, 4, 2, 1. Slip the knee back down, hip width apart. Here we go. Pull the left knee in and under, circle out, around, and back. Or whichever direction you chose, sorry. I completely went back on what I said. That was 2, 3, 4, and reverse directions for 4. 3, make your circle as big as you can. 2, stirring with your knee. 1 more, set that knee down. Other side for 4, here we go. 1, and 2, 3, 4, reverse for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Woo! Sit it back onto your heels. Go ahead and take your booty band off. Now, if you are just on your mat and you don't have a box or something like this, the spine corrector, you're gonna lie onto your back, onto your mat, okay? Classical glute bridges. If you happen to have something like this spine corrector, baby arc, or box, you're going to get your head and your upper back supported by the top. Have your one weight just on top of your hips here. Lift your hips up and bring your upper back and head supported by your box or down on the floor, okay, with your hips up. Bring our feet about sit bones or hip width apart. Reach your arms straight up over your chest here, and we're just gonna start with hip thrust. So we're gonna lower the hips down, lift the hips up, squeezing the glutes. Let's go for 12. This is 1. And 2. At the top, I want to make sure you pull the ribs down towards the front of the hips and you tuck your tail and pull your pubic bone to your sternum. 4, 6, 8, 10, 2 more. Hold it up on 12. Tuck your tail underneath you. Now you're going to lift. This is extra challenging. I'm on a slant. You're going to lift your left knee up to tabletop. I'm just going to readjust and straighten this leg. Reach the arms behind the head. Kick the leg straight out. Now reach, kick the leg and the weight together. We go 8, 7, 6, 5. Do 12 if you can. 4, 3, 2, 1. Put that foot down. Take a pause. If you're doing 12, you're almost done with those extra 4. Switch to the other side. Here we go. 8 or 12, you choose. 2, 3. Keep the hips up. 4. Don't let the right hip sag. 5, 6, 7, 8. Keep going if you're going to 12. Otherwise, rest it all the way down. Here we go. We start with the left leg straight up towards the sky, and we up and down for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Switch legs, pulse it up. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Foot goes down, hips stay up. Do not let them drop. Lift your heels up, squeeze them together, toes apart, knees apart. Keep your weight on your hips. Press the knees out and in, out and in. 10. You're doing 12 total. 9, 8. Don't drop the hips. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Keep the knees pressing out, legs shaking. Ready? Lower the hips, lift the hips for 8, 7. Tuck the tail at the top. 6, 5, 4, 3. I'm shaking. 2, 1. Lower it down, 1 vertebra at a time. Rest all the way down there. Put your weight off to the side. If you're on the mat, keep your head down. Cross your right ankle over your left knee, coming into a figure four, and just pull your left leg towards you. We're going to stretch out those hips just a little bit before we go back into hitting them again. They are getting a workout today. Guess that's the whole point of our lower body, huh? All right, switch. Whew. You kind of get a workout every day, actually. Even though like today is like targeted lower body, I always feel like on the other days I'm like, oh my gosh, how do I like stay away from like lower body? I'm so used to doing everything like really integrated. So like to really like truly chunk it apart, I'm like, oh, this is hard. So used to doing those like compound full body movements. That's okay. We're actually sneakily doing things more than one day a week. Keep your weight nearby. You're gonna flip back over onto all fours, okay? For this, we're all going to be without any like step or stair. You'll have your elbows on the floor. You're gonna have your weight behind your left knee. So right in the crease where you can squeeze it. Walk your knees back so they're underneath your hips. Come down onto your elbows, just underneath your shoulders. Nice long spine. Pull forward through the crown of your head, back through your tail. Lift your ribs up here, so don't let your belly hang out. I know my pants make it look like I'm allowing that to happen. I'm not, I promise. All right, pick your left foot up. Here we go. Squeeze the weight behind you. Donkey kicks. Lift the knee, lower the knee. Squeeze the glute. It's tired, right? But guess what? That means you know where it is. You can feel it. When I say squeeze it, you know what to squeeze, right? It's talking to you. 5, we're going for 12. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Take it down. Take a break. Lift up onto your hands. You're just gonna die when I tell you this, but yeah, we're gonna go to somewhat like a fire hydrant, only this time we're gonna bring the knee out, like back at a 45 from us. So it looks like this. The knee goes out and pulls back under for 12, 11, 10. You can even come down onto your right elbow in case you feel any strain in the low back. 8, I'm going to. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower your knee all the way down. Take the weight away. You guys are going to be surprised after doing all this work with the weight that when you do it with just body weight, you'll notice that it's easier. So that means you gain strength. We're going to come right back into that position. Elbow down or both your hands, it's fine. You're going to kick your legs straight back behind you, lift it up to the level of your torso. Now swing it wide. Swing it back, lower it down, tap, lift, come wide, behind you, and tap, up, wide, back, and down. We're just going 5 more. Don't go fast. Use your core to support you. 4, 3, 2, on 1, we're going to keep it to the side. Ready, lower and lift for 6, 5, 4, this is evil, 3, 2, 1, and bring it down. We're getting rid of those saddlebags, right? At least that's what I'm telling myself. That's what I would like to get rid of. Okay, so you're going to get that weight and put it behind your right knee. All right, come down onto your elbows. Lengthen your spine, straight forward and back. Pinch that weight behind that knee. Kick that knee up and down. Just squeeze the booty. Pull your core in and under. We're going 12 total. This is 10. 9. 8. Don't hang the head. 7. 6. 5. 4. 3, 2, and 1. Bring your knee down. Come up onto hands, or you can come down to the left elbow. Remember, we're opening out at a 45. Keep pinching that weight. Here we go. Out, good, and back for 12. That's 11, 10, and 9, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bring the knee down. Take the weight away. Weight away. No rest for the weary. How do we do that? We stayed in this position. We're going to extend that leg straight behind us. Lift it up. Swing it to the side. Reach it back behind you. Lower it down. You have 8. This is 7. And 6. 5. And 4. 3. 2. Hold it out there on 1 to the side. Lower and lift for 8. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pull it all the way in.
Thanks for moving with me, you guys. If you liked this workout, give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe so you get a notification each time I upload a new video. Come over to my website at goneadventuring.com if you're interested in more full-length workouts or live classes each week. Join us. Let's do this together at any time from anywhere. I'll see you soon.